And I were just talking, he's gone gluten-free, so we're curious to hear from Chandice about her gluten-free frenzy on a budget.
That's right, Suzanne, because a lot of people think I want to go gluten-free, but it's a little too expensive. So Chandice Prost is here from Gluten-Free Frenzy to tell us how to do it.
That's right. That's the #1 complaint I hear is gluten-free is way too expensive. So we're going to talk about ways to save money and live gluten-free.
I love it.
Yes. So the first things are living gluten-free naturally. If you are going to change your diet to gluten-free and you're going to take all the junk that you ate before and you're just going to eat gluten-free junk, processed gluten-free junk, you're not going to lose, you're just, nothing's going to change as far as your health. So gluten-free naturally, fruits, veggies, planning ahead to cut up, things so that you have them in advance for when you need them.
So important to plan ahead.
Yes.
It helps a lot, especially if you're busy.
Yes, because packing lunches, you're going to save so much money by packing your own lunch from home. It's healthier and it will save you money. We make homemade hash browns almost 3 times a week. They're so easy, quick, and they're much better for you. So, and then buying in bulk, that's a huge thing. And Costco and Amazon are great ways to get your favorite gluten-free products.
I didn't know they had at Costco gluten-free stuff.
They do. They have
That's
a lot now gluten-free, but even just getting your bulk bags of beans and rice and things that are naturally gluten-free are really, really great for that. I love the crock pot. That's one of my favorite things.
Because it's so easy. Fix it and forget it.
It is. It's so easy. And Stephanie O'Day has great books on gluten-free on a budget in a crock pot because you can make any cut of meat amazing in a crock pot.
See, and that's what I think. I just need to learn the recipe, and if it's there in a book, it makes it a lot easier.
It is. It is easy. And speaking of meat, going meatless Monday is a way to save money too. So my husband doesn't like to go without his meat, but that's a great way to save money.
Okay. Yeah. To each their own.
Yes, it's different. So another thing is making in bulk ahead of time and then freezing. So make a big batch of gluten-free pancakes with your favorite cup-for-cup flour and then freeze, 4 in each bag.
How do you know if something that you make maybe like that a bunch ahead of time will be good after you freeze it?
So there's guides online to let you know how long things can be in the freezer.
Okay.
Generally a couple months, 1 to 3 months, depending on if it's a deep freeze or a stand-up.
Because I always end up forgetting about stuff in the freezer. And
label it with a marker. This is the day I did it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay.
Then you know I have 1 week left to eat this. So
get it out of the freezer already.
So that's a great way. And another thing, gluten-free naturally is definitely the way to go, but we still want our treats. So finding a cup-for-cup flour blend that's gluten-free that you can make all your old favorites, exchange it out evenly with a gluten-free flour is the way to go. I love Jules. It's easy to use, and she's local, which is great. So very much, it's keeping it in Arizona. So you can make your cookies, your scones, your flatbreads, things like that at home and save a lot more money. Maybe you're not quite there yet and you're like, yeah, I'm not making those things from scratch.
Because that's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work, but I want to save money from buying them prepared. So she has flatbreads that are prepared, but then you can go home and make them at home. So
make a pizza or make sort of like a bruschetta type deal.
Anything. So there's really levels of how to save and live gluten-free on a budget, but really, shopping those farmers markets, getting back to the basics, eating clean and wholesome, those are the best ways to do it.
I love that. Great advice. Thank you so much, Chandice.
Thank you, Kyle.
A lot of people say that it's just really expensive, but it doesn't have to be. So great. If you want more information about Gluten-Free Frenzy, just head to our website or you can always call our hotline.